Alexander here, back with some more Dragon Age Inquisition.
What can I do for you?
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Ch.2. Well, near Ch.2.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. He doesn't talk much.
Hey.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori, or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink. I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
You made it sound like you didn't like the Inquisition.
People don't always tell the truth when you're polite. You've got to poke them a bit.
Unless you...
Those two soldiers might think you're an arsehole.
So?
It was good to get their perspective.
Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that. No matter what comes next.
Alrighty. So we got to know a few of our soldiers. That's a good idea in the long run. Oh yeah, I forgot. He's in here. Oh, oh yeah. Let's see. Can we do it?
Inquisitor. That's got a good ring to it. We're happy to be here, Your Worship. You need anything, let me know.
Nah,
We'll
good.
talk later.
There's Bull.
Can I help you?
See you later.
Nothing else right now. Let's make sure everything's good with, Sarah.
Something on?
Nope.
I'll be back if I need.
Alright, anything's coal. We'll just do a quick check to see if there's any, like, stuff. There it is.
It's made from people.
So, Cole,
Oh, okay, nope.
how do you...
We're slowly finding all these copies. I have no idea where like half of them could even be at.
I suppose you're right. Inquisitor. A title hard to rhyme. A challenge for another day, I think. Forgive me my distractions, Eminence. I'm overwhelmed by you and what you've done. My name is Meriden, a humble bard.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
A simple thing that you know well. The power of a muse to rally hearts and minds. Inquisitor, I want to spread the word of what you've done. A small but vital role. Perhaps I'll also make a coin or two.
Are you a bard like those of Orlais?
Oh, heavens no. I'm a minstrel first. My weapon is a cutting tongue, not blades. I hope my skills will help in some small way, if only I can give your deeds their due.
Carry on then.
Oh, I will do my best, Inquisitor.
Let's actually talk with Krem a bit. Oh yeah, the standing on the thing. That standing was a bug that gets explained later.
The Chief. First time I met him, he saved my life. I never thought I'd work for a Canary, but he grows on you. He's not like any commander I've ever worked for. That's for damn sure.
How's Iron Bull as a commander?
If you know what you're doing and hold up your end, he's easy. He doesn't accept any less. He keeps us alive, he leads from the front, and if you've an idea that'll win the fight, he listens. I've seen bands whose captains had to prove they were swinging the biggest sword. Bull isn't like that. The Chargers might give him more lip than you'd expect, but every one of us would lay down our lives for the big ass.
How did a Tevinter soldier wind up in a Canary spy's mercenary company?
I wasn't a soldier at the time. I was in some trouble, trying to flee to Tevinter. A Tribune and his men caught me in a border town tavern. They meant to make an example of me. Bull killed them. Gave up his eye doing it. Patched me up and asked if I was looking for work. I've been putting up with his jokes ever since.
That's how he lost the eye.
Yes. The guards had me on the tavern floor when Bull came inside and yelled for them to stop. One of them saw trouble coming and figured he'd finish me off. The guard had a flare. Bull put himself between me and the blow. Big-horned idiot. Didn't even know me.
Is it strange to work for Kunari?
He hasn't tried to convert us to the Qun, if that's what you're asking. The Bull's Chargers don't care who you light a candle for, so long as your shield stays up. If he hadn't told me he was Ben Hasrath, I'd have thought he'd left that life behind.
I didn't expect he'd tell you all that he was a spy.
Not the whole band, but those who've been around long enough to trust. He figures most of us would find out sooner or later, and it should come from him. Eyes to eye, he says. It's never messed up a job. He just writes letters back home. Lots of the boys write letters back home.
We'll talk later.
Your worship?
Can we talk about the Bull's charges?
Best company you'll find from here to the Anderfells. In my time with the Chief, we've gone up against everything from bandits to magic trees. We're expensive, but you'll never doubt we're worth it. Want to know anything in particular?
Do the charges specialize in anything from a tactical standpoint?
Bull doesn't want us large enough to work as an army. We're better as shock troops, as skirmishers. We've got archers for hitting enemy infantry, Dalish with more archery, and Skinner and her people on the flanks. Rocky handles fortifications and traps, and Stitches keeps us all fighting. They mostly hold back. I'll lead the frontline fighters with Grim, and the Chief goes wherever he can hit something.
You said something about everything from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit to some curiosity.
Right. Sylvans. That's what Dalish called them. Apparently spirits can possess trees, too. Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles, had a haunted forest. His family had abandoned the land, but he wanted it back. The Chief bought us all axes, and in we went. Between the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the squirrels.
Are there rules for how mercenaries operate?
If you don't want some noble to treat you like bandits, yes. There's also a code of conduct most companies hold to. Keeps things civilized on the battlefield. We accept surrenders for ransom from mercenaries, nobles, and soldiers wearing a lord's colors. Our prisoners are treated well, injuries tended. We'd want the same for any of ours who got captured.
We'll talk later.
Your worship?
Iron Bull said the charges were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
I suspect Haven's quiet by now. Might be worth sending the boys back. We could recover some supplies, get an idea about the enemy's strength. We could even pick up any stragglers who haven't found Skyhold yet.
Anything else?
About the Bull.
Certainly. What can I tell you?
Have you had any other interesting jobs?
Had one noble whose rival had been told by a fortune teller that her death would come on feathered wings. The noble sent us after the rival. Not assassination, legal and everything, but we had to wear feathers. We sewed them into shirts over our armor. Should have seen the Chief, all feathered up like the cock of the walk. Ended up retreating after all that. The rival choked to death a year later on a chicken bone.
We'll talk later.
Alrighty. We'll check in with everyone else and then head out, I guess.
Greetings.
Nothing new there. Let's head on over. Because we have gotten some, friendship with Blackwall going. See if he has anything new to talk about. and head up, talk to Colin, and then to the
There's a rumor that Carriffy with Elven
Inquisitor?
what is it?
Nothing right.
There.
I've seen kings on lesser mounts than yours. Magnificent barding.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
I'll head to the castle and talk to everyone up there. I was trying to think of where we're going. Like, my brain just completely blanked on that one. Alright. Anything for Colin?
Did you need something?
Nope.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
We'll save talking to Josephine until we've got the results of her quest. Like at the operations table. I'll be able to probably skip Vivian altogether. And actually, I think we're just going to head straight to the operations table the more I think about it. Actually, we'll check with everybody.
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Nothing new there. What about with Solus?
How can I help?
Nothing there. I don't foresee doing anything new to say.
I should go.
Fiona.
I'll leave you.
We turn in our research.
There are 47 ways.
Hey, we got our next upgrade there. There's Liliana.
Yes?
I'll leave
Looks
you to
like
your
it.
work.
Alright, all that's done. Then we want to go this way. Go ahead and check with Josephine right now.
News on the House of Repose, Inquisitor.
Nope. Alright, summon the War Council. Let's see here. Tempting. See what these other ones have.
Skyhold does seem more secure than Haven.
Only if we have the numbers to defend it.
Few well placed.
A place like this serves no purpose without enough people to make the running worthwhile.
Sold to them. Tempting. An expanding network of contacts on the goods. That's very tempting. Very raw materials for crafting for design places. Danes spend this coin. Please know merchants will send messengers when they have sales at their stores and help Inquisitor put in an appearance. Special offers for. Let's see what these other ones have. New dialogue option related to criminal activities in your. I like the idea of that. No. So over here. It's letter to Countess Dion, my dearest Lynette. I was injured on the way back from the Conclave when this insane war erupted between the apostates and the Templars. I made Made it to a decrepit inn just before the gash on my leg turned into a fever. Fortunately, when the Inquisition's people found me, they sent me for a proper healer. They said for a proper healer, I owe them my life, I'm certain. I'm told the Inquisition will deliver this letter to you, which is the first peace of mind I've had since the Conclave. Stay in the capital, my love, until I can come to you. Yours always, Ellery. Inquisitor, Evelyn and I owe you our freedom. I and indeed our very lives. I am greatly saddened to hear what happened at the Conclave. I had truly hoped for a peaceful end to this conflict, and the death of so many good people is a tragedy. Organization took us to renegade Templars using a strange new red form of lyrium. I am chagrined that they were powerful enough to subdue us. Although your agents tell us that these Red Templars serve as shock troops for the enemy, who has had both mages and Templars dancing to his tune. Then I need to recover from our wounds, and our presence at Skywood will only cause tension with the rebel mages you brought into the Inquisition. Once you're healed, we should be honored to serve. Yours. There's a note below, presumably added by Cole. I asked you not to do this. I was upset until it saved them. This is good. Alright, we're going to go talk to Josephine again, then come back here to get the next part rolling on that. And then we'll go talk to Cole and see where we go from there.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparaquets a lordship?
We need a judge of the royal court to procure documents acknowledging them as nobility again.
Alright. Oh, we gotta speak with the Countess. We'll do all that. Let's get everyone rolling. Let's see. Virginia attends a party. Western between. Not for a.
I've arranged an accord between the Marquis and the Dowager. Wonder of wonders.
Ability, getting a judge's favor. There we go. Inquisitor, we must have an Elysian judge. Sign papers formally requesting we elevate the Duparquets into nobility. I've approached Judge Ald, who requested a party of Inquisition soldiers to meet him and the Frostbanks for a hunting expedition. Some sort of rare spider as big as a horse. The judge was telling me lives inside these caves a few days west of Skyhold. We'd like an honor guard who knows the mountains to show him the way. Send some scouts and officers to accompany him, and Judge Ald will happily sign the paperwork we require. Having found some soldiers he can spare to accompany the judge. For our conversation, I would like permission to send some of the chargers to Haven. Our goal is to find any gear lost in Group's attack, check for any stragglers, and bring in refugees who have not yet found Skyhold. Lieutenant Chrismisius. The only way we'll bring in refugees to our allies in Ferelden after Haven. There are more. The enemies ran at Haven. The chargers had best go in numbers. Probably gonna do, yeah.
To work?
I do want to go ahead and.
The order was sent
this morning.
Approach, charge. Okay, I don't think I'm quite ready for any of that. It's alright. Let's go talk with Cole to see if he has anything to say. And then we'll figure out what we're doing next. I'm not quite sure. But we have done pretty good, so.
Inquisitor?
No, that was the training area. We need over here. Up and around.
Your worship.
And there's Cole.
He was dead the whole time. He didn't know.
Okay, nope. Nothing new there. So, actually, I know exactly where we're going. We are going. Woods. Yeah, we're going here. I think, personally, it's time to go dragon hunting. Once, of course, I spend all of Iron Bull's points. And get him some better gear equipped from what we got. But, until then, I'm going to end this here. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.